And I want to tell you a story based on Ecclesiastes chapter 11, what King Solomon tells us: cast your bread upon the waters, because one day it's going to come back to you. What does it mean by that? Rashi explains that when you do loving kindness, you do a favor for someone, then it comes a day that you're going to get it back. And I want to tell you a beautiful story about this. There were two young girls that they learned together in Beis Yaakov, in a seminar. That's what we call high school, girls' high school. And they were both very successful. And when they graduate after 12th grade, like in the Hasidic world, most of the girls get married a year or so after graduation. And all the girls in the class got married, except this one girl. She pursued a career, and she didn't get married, even though she was intelligent, she was good-looking, she had everything going for her, and she pursued a career. But the other girls, the married girls, they lost contact with one another. But she remained the career girl. She kept contact with her very close girlfriend, who got married right away after graduating high school, graduating seminar. And first year after marriage, they had a child. And the career woman would come and help her take care of the baby after work, and they kept good clothes. And then after another year and a half, every year and a half, she had another baby, then another baby. And the career woman, her good girlfriend, would come all the time and help her take care of the children. And this was so after 4 kids, 6 years and 4 kids. And when she was visiting her girlfriend, the mother, in the maternity ward, when the mother gave birth to her 4th child, they were talking very intimately with one another. And the mother, she said to her girlfriend, the career woman, she said, "Tell me, how come you never got married? You're so talented and you're good looking, everything, you're so attractive, what a wonderful personality, you never get married." She says, "Well, I'm going to tell you a story when nobody knew about it. But I had this mysterious infection when I was in 11th grade. I was 16 and a half. And it infected my urinary tract, and the doctor said I'd never be able to have children because it affected the uterus also. And how can I ruin a young man's life and marry him and never have children?" So that's why I never got married. I didn't want to publicize this fact, and I didn't want to ruin anybody's life, so I never got married, pursued a career. So the mother said, "You know, you do so much loving kindness for me. I don't know how, but Hashem will repay you. Hashem should repay you." She blessed her girlfriend that she should be repaid with loving kindness. Well, then, 2 years later, the mother had her 5th child. This after about 7.5 years of marriage. And again, the career woman, the best girlfriend, she visits the mother. And this time, the mother had a strange infection, running a very high temperature. And they were talking intimately once more. And the mother said to the girlfriend, the career woman, she says, "I don't think I'm going to pull through this time." So the girlfriend, the career woman, says, "How can you talk like that? Be optimistic. You know, Hashem will help you." I think that's Hashem's will. And my heart tells me I'm not going to come out of this infection in this world. I'll come out of it in the next world. And she said, "I want to make a promise. I want to tell you something. After the doctors told me about this infection I have, I spoke to my husband, and my husband agrees. If you agree, once I'm not here, I want you to marry my husband. You're my best girlfriend, and my kids know you, and you'd be a wonderful mother." She says, "What are you talking about? You're going to be here till under 20. She says, "No, that's being realistic, and I'm not. But I want you to do it." So the girlfriend, she promised this is your will, your last will, and you're my best girlfriend. Your husband's a wonderful guy, and your children are fantastic children. If I could do this loving kindness and try and take your place, I promise you." Okay. So the mother, she was very, very thankful, and she blessed her again. And not long afterward, the mother left this world. Well, a couple of months later, the widow father and the girlfriend, the career woman, they got married. And after they got married, something strange happened. First of all, it was a wonderful consolation for the widow. He was very happy. And the children, they didn't miss their mother. They were young and they were adaptable. The oldest child was 7 years old. They're very adaptable. But within a year after their marriage, the woman who the doctor said she would never have children, she got pregnant. And they had a child of their own. And that was the 6th child in the family, the 1st child of their own. And Baruch Hashem, you can see exactly what King Solomon says in Ecclesiastes. Cast your bread upon the waters, because one day it's going to come back to you. And like the Rashi says, you do something for someone, and Hashem gives it back to you big time. So we know what this career woman did was above and beyond nature. It's not natural For a single girl to help a married woman, help take care of kids, and do so much loving kindness, Hashem gave her loving kindness. Even though the doctor said that she'll never have children, and she thought it wasn't fair to get married, and she didn't want to marry an old man, but she not only had children, had a wonderful husband, had a wonderful family, and this is cast your bread on the waters. Cherished brothers and sisters, what do we learn by this? You never lose by doing a favor for another person. Not only that, the more we do favors for another person, the more we increase Avas Yisrael, loving each other, one another. And the more we love one another and have compassion on one another, this invokes Hashem's divine compassion on us, where He's going to give us Mashiach and our base of Mikdash, speeding our days. Amen. God bless.